originals, remember?
You think by 16 episodes we'd actually get this figured out?
Nope. I think that goes into us like not paying attention.
Maybe we should take a break.
Maybe we should come out with a second season and have a little more technical prowess behind our podcast. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I hope you're doing well on this wonderful day. Hopefully it's not snowing.
Yeah, whenever you're listening to this, it's probably not cold. Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's cold right now. We have to turn off the heater when we record because it's too loud.
But for those who are just listening in for the first time, where you've been.
Yeah, you have 15 episodes you need to binge.
Yeah, catch up on that.
Oh, man, just think of binging all our episodes. That's like 15 hours of your life.
I mean, I'm sure we've done worse with worse shows. Well, maybe not as bad as this show, but
yeah, probably.
I mean, I think Game of Thrones I watched like in like 2 months, like the entire series.
That is gross.
It was worth it until the final season.
I still haven't watched it, so I can't add to that.
You should definitely watch.
No, I'm good. I don't do well with people telling me to do things.
It's more of a suggestion.
Nah, you told me to do it.
No, you should.
See, you telling me to do things. I don't do well.
No, that's a suggestion. You should watch. I'm not saying you need to watch, so you have to watch this. I'm saying you should watch this. You would like it.
No, I'm good.
Well, whatever. Well, hey, you guys, we finally made it. We made it to the season finale of I don't know what that really means, but I guess it just means we're taking a break and
yeah, it mostly means we're taking a break to
to make this better.
Yeah, make this not as
and for those who've been telling me, oh my god, like I haven't watched it yet, it gives you time to either watch or listen and catch up.
Game of Thrones them all.
Yes, Game of Thrones them all.
Does that mean our last season is going to be terrible now?
All right, yeah, we're just gonna have 8 seasons, and then like the last season's gonna be just not satisfying to any of our listeners or viewers.
But yeah, so 16 episodes doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be 16 episode seasons. We kind of just decided we need to fix things, basically, and make things better. So we're taking a little break to get all our technical things, work on some ideas, some extra content and kind of stuff coming out.
Listen, and we're not saying that this is bad, that this whole podcast has been bad. We're just saying it's not good enough.
Yeah, we can do better.
So we're going to work on that for sure.
Do better.
But we hope you enjoyed this wonderful journey of 16 episodes each week, actually, mind you.
Yeah.
There's a couple of times where we weren't sure if we're going to have an episode, but we pushed through, and that's an accomplishment in itself. So
definitely.
But yeah, speaking of the last episode, since we have 16 episodes, times that by 5.
Yep.
That's a lot of subjects, man.
That's a lot of subjects. That's insert math amount of subjects.
Do you have any specific subject that you like, your favorite subject that we've talked about so far that comes to mind?
Oh man, I know my favorite subject one of my favorite subjects to edit was the Android versus Mac argument.
Yeah,
because
because you hate.
Yeah, I was still. I was still like editing it, and it was like still triggering me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. What about yourself?
Agriculture for sure. That's definitely it's definitely the worst, I think, subject we've had. And I
like how it's like your best, but it's your favorite because it was so bad.
Yeah, no, it was that was episode 2, and I think we were still trying to figure out how to have a conversation in between subjects that we weren't really sure about.
Yeah,
and that was just that like agriculture should have came like 5 episodes later. We would have done a lot better at it, I think.
Oh, definitely.
But it goes to show you that we've grown so much on this. But I would say that one's probably like my favorite because it was such a shit show.
Yeah, it was so bad.
But
we struggled so hard with that one
mainly
the entire
me.
That was my fault because I like pushed all of it onto you.
Yeah, you're like, here you go, G. Like, here.
That was strategy.
The ones I've enjoyed the most have been the ones where we actually have a conversation that involves like self-searching or just like like betterness, if that makes any sense. So
yeah,
like,
I can see that.
The ego versus confidence was really cool. The hustle was really fun. Music during 2020 was a good one too. So
yeah, there's some fun topics we did. Like we had an entire episode that somehow revolved around drinks, like favorite soft drinks, then favorite cocktails or something like that, or cocktails you used to drink. I don't remember.
And again, mind you, this is everything is random. I mean, the hat that we use, it has random subjects that we don't really know what we're talking about. Yeah. So it's from the top of our dome. But speaking of soft drinks,
we want
to give a quick, huge shout out to Josh.
Yeah, to Josh from Pepsi. Yeah, he's one of my mom's friends. He works over at Pepsi in Denver. He heard our soft drinks podcast. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get those guys some drinks."
He hooked it up.
And if you can't tell, G made this whole talking point about this soda specifically, and I haven't tried it. Yeah, and yeah, it tastes pretty good. And then I'm drinking the Dr. Pepper cream soda, which I didn't know existed. But yeah, thanks again, Josh.
This brings me back to my childhood. I love it. But no, thanks, man. Honestly, like I said, I've had this in forever, so
yeah,
it's nice to have it.
It's good. I like it.
Well, should we
get going? Oh, do we have to take a drink first?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We got to make it as commercial as possible.
Oh, that was a baby. Psst.
You got like a slow motion,
hold on. Labels out. That was terrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Should we do our first subject of the season? See what I did there?
Yeah, your bit's still stupid.
That's awesome. All right, here we go.
Round one.
Should we do it together?
Are we gonna?
Here, grab that one. Okay, grab that one.
Is it one? Yeah, it's just one. Okay. And
so stupid.
Start.
All right. First, final subject of season 1: cats or dogs? I think we're on the same page on this one, but.
I mean, I've always been more of a cat person, personally, but in my later life, dogs are just easier.
So why are you a cat person?
'Cause
I guess a cat, like you're literally a cat.
Yeah, that's
well, not literally,
true.
but your attitude is pretty cat-like.
Yeah, I don't like anybody.
It's
and
true.
when people give me attention, I don't give them attention back.
Yeah, he's very. I mean, the reason our friendship works is he lets me know when he wants attention and care, and then he tells me to fuck off. So that's
pretty much.
So
I'm just like, hey, nope.
You're just like, hey, do you want to hang out? All right, I gotta go home.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, my dog right now, he's super cool. He's kind of a dick.
Dog's a dick, dude.
He's cool to me.
That's also why he likes him. But no, so cats.
Yeah. My cat's super cool though too. She's getting really old though, and she's been hanging out with me a lot lately. So I don't know if she's gonna die or what.
Jesus, no. I mean, I never grew up with cats. Actually, I do have a funny story about a cat. So when I was younger, we used to live right by Jerry's Market, kind of where I live now. It's literally like a block,
I'm
block
familiar
north.
with Jerry's Market. I'm not that white, G.
But I found a stray cat, and I it's like the total Mexican thing of like, go get a weenie. So like I got like a weenie and like
a hot dog.
Weenie's a hot dog.
Like a hot dog. Okay.
I should probably explain that. And so I started feeding this cat, and somehow or another I found like cat food, so I started keeping cat food out for it. So it was like my pet, but it was a stray cat.
Yeah.
Called her Angel. It turns out,
isn't that your cousin?
it probably someone out there. And then it turns out that she was actually pregnant. So then like I saw like a cat giving birth, which is super gross, by the way, if you're like 8 or 9.
That's super gross when I'm like 31.
Right. And so like, yeah, like it had kittens and everything. And then one day both the kittens and the cat were gone. I'm pretty sure my mom like gave them away or just like called the Humane Society or something. But that was like the only cat that I had. She was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Cats are cool. I would like a cat, but it's gotta look like pissed off all the time.
That's just all cats, dude.
No, but like one of those like grumpy cat. Like if I had grumpy cat, I'd be extremely happy.
You want a meme cat? All right.
No, I want a cat that just looks upset.
Yeah, okay.
But they're also not my thing,
okay,
dude.
Man. Okay.
I mean, I'm a dog guy too, so I will take dogs over cats any day.
Yeah, I really have no overall preference. Like, I'm cool to cuddle with whatever.
I don't get the whole cat thing. Like you said, like they're very, very, very independent, and I don't know how you can fall in love with something that's like that.
I don't know, Chris. Man. I'm a strong, independent woman, so
yes.
I don't know, man.
No.
And honestly, like, it's not even that I like dogs or cats. I like my dog and my cat. Most other people's animals, I'm just kind of like, it's like other people's kids. Like, you acknowledge they exist. You like give them a little pat on the head, but you're like, okay, fuck off.
No, not with dogs.
That's me. That's me for sure.
This is why he's a cat. I'm more of a dog person because I think I'm more of a dog. Cause I love dogs. I would be like, not all dogs. If they're small, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, small dogs.
If it's like a big dog, like my dog who just passed away recently, he's a golden. Like if I see a golden, I'm gonna automatically ask if I can pet him, just because that's just like my thing.
Yeah,
with them.
And see, I'm not one of those people that needs to pet other people's animals. Like if their animal walks up to me, I mean, like, yo, your dog wants me to pet it. Can I pet your dog?
That's
then,
fair.
Yeah, I'll pet the dog. But I'm not like, it's a puppers. I'm like, no, I'm not one of those people.
Unless it's a puppy.
No, I'm still not one of those people.
Really? Even if it's like a cute little like English bulldog that's walking towards you?
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, that's a cute little English bulldog walking towards me.
You loser.
But I don't need to like drop everything to touch it.
I think if it's cute enough, you do. By law.
But cute is subjective, and I don't think anything's cute. Except for you.
Which is why you're a cat.
Hey, man, it is what it is. People love cats.
Ow! Ow!
You're like, God, bitch! Yeah. So it was funny. So I was coming up the stairs the other day, and my cat was kind of doing that little stocky thing where it like puts its head down and its ass up in the air, and it was like looking like it was gonna pounce on me. And then my daughter made some noise in the background, so it like turned around. I straight up like pawed it in the side. I was like, pop, pop. And I even made the like the sound when I hit it, and it like looked at me like, "Did you just do that?" It was so stupid, but it was so funny.
If you had to get rid of one, what would it be?
Like get rid of, like give away, or get rid of like
a species. Like if one species like goes extinct by you saying it, what is it? Also, sorry for the noise. There's a snowblower outside.
I mean, I would pick other species before I'd even pick a cat or a dog.
No, but you had to choose one of the other to get rid of. What would it be?
Oh, like I Thanos it?
Yeah, you Thanos the species of cat or dogs. And for those who don't know who Thanos is, good job.
Yeah, congratulations.
You have a better life than I do.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna pause real quick because
Is this gonna bug you?
It was really loud for a second.
Okay.
You're just gonna cut that out, right?
No.
Yeah. All right.
It's so loud.
Yeah, it's so loud. It was like down the block. Now it's right next to us. Probably.
What? Huh?
I don't know. That's a hard question.
What?
I would probably snap out dogs.
God damn, dude. Why?
Because cats are less maintenance and they're easier.
I would definitely get rid of cats right away.
Yeah, I know you would because you're a genocidal maniac.
Okay, but you say dogs are fine and it's not
genocide. Yeah, but see how I said it. I said, wow, this is a hard decision, but I'd snap out dogs. And you're like, I'd kill cats right away.
Yeah, it's not a hard decision. Cats.
See?
Cats can be gone from the world and I'd be happy with it.
Maniac.
If it was like I guess I'm thinking about it like in the sense of like with Lion King, if you replace that with dogs, would it be as good of a movie?
It'd be worse.
If it was like Wolf King.
It'd be way worse.
You think so?
100%.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think they would.
I mean, the real question is, why was Thanos right?
Getting rid of cats? Because they're fucking cats.
Yeah. I don't know. I really just prefer cats, I think, for sure.
I could see that with yours, but I'm definitely more of a dog person. Dogs are so much more welcoming, and they're therapeutic, especially for me. Like Charlie was a therapeutic dog for me, and I missed the hell out of him because he was that guy that's like, even when you don't like me, Charlie liked me. And it just made life a lot easier.
Yeah. And like I said, I really just like my animals. Like I had a fish that I loved and I didn't even do anything with him. Rip Frank the Tank. Miss you every day, bud.
Frank the Tank.
All right. That's time.
You really had a fish named Frank the Tank?
Yeah, dude, he was a blue beta.
Oh, betas are dicks. See, yeah, you're definitely a cat person. You get a beta
It wasn't even like that. I chose him.
Betas are dicks.
Someone bought a fish for my daughter's birthday when she was like 5.
That beta chose you, man.
I guess.
I mean, what's that? Isn't there a saying that's like you can tell a lot by a person by the pet that they have?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I can say a lot about you, man.
I have a cat and a dog.
You don't like people. You don't like to be around people. You'd rather be by yourself. And if you see another person that's like you want to fight them.
No.
That's what a beta does. Did you get it? No, it's fine.
No, I get it, but it was just a piss poor take.
Okay. Fuck you.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Round 2.
Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I think that's good.
We good?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
So, what's the final subject, season
just,
1?
It's already done. This is your topic. Non-MCU movies. The best, worst ones.
I got to explain that one, don't I?
Yes.
So this is pretty much talking about the movies that aren't part of the cinematic universe of Marvel, but are still Marvel movies.
So both Hulk movies, universe movies, or is one?
The Incredible Hulk, which is the second remake, is still part of the MCU. That's like the one.
Is that Edward Norton's one?
That's like the Voldemort of
of
the MCU. You don't say that name.
Yeah, so it counts. So the first one doesn't count.
No, yeah. So the first one with what's his face and like the terrible CGI is
Bannon or
Steve Buscemi, right?
No. Eric Bana.
That's what it is.
Eric Bana.
Yeah. That one doesn't count, but I think that one doesn't count.
Okay. So basically we have X-Men,
Fantastic Four,
the
Spider-Man franchise.
Spider-Man. And the first Hulk movie.
Deadpool, which is part of the X-Men.
Yeah, it's still part of the X-Men.
There's technically like a Captain America from the 80s and 90s that it's really bad.
How about we even just talk about since Iron Man?
I think because the whole thing is just either saying what's the best one.
Yeah.
From not even since Iron Man, but just anything before and after. Because even
before there was literally nothing good.
No, the second Spider-Man movie was phenomenal.
Blade is
Blade.
Blade.
Mike.
I was gonna say Blade is
the
Blade.
Punisher's another one too. That was.
Oh yeah,
Daredevil.
Didn't they make 2 Punisher movies?
Yeah, I think so. Daredevil's part of that too. Elektra's part of that as well.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that.
Those were terrible.
Although I did have Michael Clark Duncan as Bullseye or as the Kingpin, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
But
even though what's his name did so much better in the Daredevil.
Oh yeah, the Wilson Fisk dude from I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I
can't remember
Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man
D'Onofrio.
Yes.
I can't remember his
first
first
name.
name.
The guy from Jurassic World.
The guy from SVU. Or no, not SVU. Criminal Intent.
See, we're not wrong either way.
Whatever.
But, no, I would say the first 2 Spider-Mans are the reason why we had the MCU.
The Spider-Men.
Spider-Men, yes.
The Spider-Man. Is it Spider-Mans? It might be Spider-Mans. Because it is Spider-Man. So when you're talking about multiple Spider-Man, is it Spider-Men or Spider-Mans?
It's Spider-Man.
I'm going to say Spider-Mans.
I don't know. Anyways,
it's so funny to say.
But the first 2 movies I think were great, really good movies, especially for their time.
Mm-hmm.
You look back, I'm not a big fan of Tobey Maguire playing Peter Parker just because he looks too old for him. But
yeah, but that's how movies were back in the day.
You're right.
Yeah.
We also got to mention Venom is part of that now. It's technically still part. I don't know that whole MCU area is
the whole
vague.
Sony Spider-Man.
But I mean, I will say like Spider-Man Into the Universe, best Spider-Man movie ever.
I can agree with that.
It's just really well done. But the first X-Men movie was pretty dope. Second one was really good, and the third one was just garbage.
I think all 3 of those movies were not very good. I think the best X-Men movie...
Wolverine. Or not Wolverine, Logan.
I wouldn't even say Logan. I think it was First Class. I think that was the best X-Men movie.
Days of Futures Past is really good, though.
That was pretty good.
That was the one I was there's faith in this franchise.
And then they ruined it.
Yeah, and that's the thing is I think it's just difficult for production companies to do them well now because if they follow the formula of MCU, they'll get criticized heavily for not being original. But that's the only way you can make superhero movies now. I feel like.
I don't think so, but I think they just did it so well. People have an expectation.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at the most recent X-Men movies, they're all terrible.
Yeah, they're so bad.
Like after Days of Futures Past, Apocalypse was fucking awful, and then the Dark Phoenix was just
so bad.
You can just tell that they gave up. They're just
Well, I think the problem with the Phoenix is that's when the Fox acquisition happened.
Yeah,
and they were just kind of like, oh well, we don't own this movie anymore, and Disney's like, we're not putting any more money into this garbage pile.
I mean,
so they didn't do any of the reshoots that were scheduled. They didn't do any of the re-edits. They just kind of put it out as it was then, and I think that was probably the main fault of that movie.
So yeah, I would say that's.
And also,
with us now or with MCU.
Who played Jean Grey in that movie?
Sophie Turner.
Yeah, she's an okay actress, but she's definitely not can take a whole franchise on her back. Lead actress.
It's also difficult because she's one of the main characters in Game of Thrones, and I think that always, like, for people who watch Game of Thrones, like, that always stuck with her.
Oh, sure.
And when you see her, you're just like, no, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
You know? But
I think that
there's also like new mutants that came out that no one ever talks about because it was the same situation.
Yeah, it was the same thing.
With them being acquired by MCU, and they delayed it by like 2 years, something like that.
Yeah.
But like Fantastic Four. It
I
had
think
so much potential. The first one
was okay. The Rise of the Silver Surfer
so
was
stupid.
Not very good.
Can't make Galactus so stupid.
And then
I didn't even watch
remake.
I didn't
watch the other remake.
They try to make it too dark, and I'm like, I don't think you can do that with the Fantastic Four, or maybe you can, but not as a first movie.
Yeah, it was just weird. But for me, I think the best non-canon like MCU movie is probably Deadpool.
I think I say Blade trilogy.
Blade is really good. I really like Blade. But
you know what's funny?
Deadpool's way better.
Everyone hates the third movie of Blade. I actually love it because it's so bad, and it's like cheesy as hell, and it's also like where Ryan Reynolds becomes like Deadpool. Like I feel like that's where he got the idea.
Yeah,
like,
I could see that. I could see that.
But it has like Triple H in it, like being like a bad guy. And then it has like Dracula, and like Dracula's supposed to be like really cool, or whatever. And then it's like my favorite line is like he looks at Blade and he's like, "Blade, are you ready to die?" And then fucking Wesley Snipes all, "I was born ready, motherfucker." And it just made the whole movie for me, dude. I was like, yes, I love this movie.
Yeah, I'm not against any of the Blade movies. I was just so young when they came out. Yeah. I think I have a bias towards them.
You need to watch them again because they're really good and bad at the
same time. I think Blade
time.
2, I think was my favorite.
That's a good one, yeah.
I remember Blade Trinity, but I don't remember Blade Trinity. Yeah. And I think I'm like blocking out mental trauma from that movie.
No, you got to watch it again. It was awesome. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Deadpool is by far the best. I mean, it makes the case to make superhero movies R-rated. And I know it's like meant for kids or whatever, but
it's definitely not meant for kids.
No, but like superhero movies in itself, like it's made for kids, but like Deadpool's kind of like these kids or these people that are watching this were kids when they watch this, and this is how they imagine Deadpool being. Mm-hmm. So therefore, we should just make everything. It's like The Boys. Like The Boys is like the
I heard The Boys is really good.
It's so good. I like it. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess thank God for the MCU.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like
Oh man. Oh, that's time. I didn't even notice this time. Oh, yeah. God, if we had it.
Did we miss any? Let us know.
Yeah, definitely let us know because there's not a lot to choose from, but there's still like a decent amount to choose from. And I don't know. I just have always been a super fan of the X-Men, so X-Men are always going to be the best for me. So. All right. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
All right. Is this your turn?
Round 3.
All right.
Anyway, what's the third topic
Subject
for today
3.
there, G? That was a loud click.
Best arcade game. This is a good one.
That is a good one.
Should we do just like your favorite one of all time, and then we can kind of go from there to like decades?
Yeah.
Or systems?
Well, that's not technically an arcade game. If we go to,
I guess it has to be. It has to be an arcade game, not a console.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
gotcha.
We can go into consoles because we're kind of the tail end of the arcade generation.
But I think we have one that's actually just video games, so we should just stick with just arcade games.
Yeah, okay,
that's a good one.
Right.
Time Crisis 3.
I like Time Crisis 2. I don't think I ever played Time Crisis 3, but
also they're all the same to me, so it doesn't.
I mean, yeah, they're all pretty much the same. All I remember is when I was like 10 or 11, there was a laser tag arcade here in town.
Was it by the Arc?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
It was called Beyond Belief.
I do remember.
And me and my friend got so good at Time Crisis, we could beat it on like the 50 cents you put in or the 75 cents. We could beat it on one play, basically.
Yeah,
it was stupid.
Well, I think it's weird because I think we're part of that generation that like where it started like dying down as to like go into arcade to just go play video games. Mm-hmm. Like now you go because it's like someone's birthday. Like, oh, I can play this and it'll be fine, you know?
Yeah, and all arcade games now are so dumb. They're literally meant to win prizes and not play the game.
Yeah.
Even though on my, I want to say 30th birthday, I bought like $100 in like tokens or whatever.
Yeah.
And me and 3 other, I don't even remember who I played with because it was my 30th birthday and I was kind of tequila drunk. But we beat the Jurassic Park game that was there. Like,
are you talking about Kako Joe's or Keiko Joe's?
No, we're talking about the Summit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So we beat the Jurassic Park game that was there.
And that's the one where you sit down and there's like a thing in the middle.
Yeah, and then you have to like shoot the thing. Yeah. Beating an arcade game now is no easy task because they purposely make the game so you lose.
Yeah, and you like it's like $20 later you actually won the game or something.
Yeah,
like that.
but I was like, I already like spent $100. Might as well,
I'm 30. I can spend whatever I want.
Yeah, exactly. And then we beat it, and we're like, all right, what do we do now?
Right. And
it was so unsatisfying.
Like 45 minutes later.
Yeah, it was just
there's
so
like a line
unsatisfying.
there's like a line to like, can you guys like get out?
Yeah.
No. Okay. So I guess, and I know there's some people that are older than us that are going to listen to us and be like, oh, you're missing like on Galaga, or you're missing on this. And this and
we
that.
just didn't have that.
I mean, we did, but we played better graphic games. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, we had Galaga on systems.
Yeah. I mean, the one that comes to mind immediately is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The four-way?
The four-way.
4-player?
Yeah.
4-player?
And The Simpsons, which is technically like
also
the same.
4-player?
The four-way. It's technically the same game, with just the the characters from like the franchise. So that's the one I remember the most, just because it was at the roller skating rink at the corner.
Yeah.
Street Fighter was always one that we played, and that's so.
I remember when Mortal Kombat came out, and I was like 8.
So, yeah.
My dad used to take me to go play pool. Yeah, my dad used to take me to go play pool. We'd play pool, and like while he was closing out, he'd give me $1 to go play Mortal Kombat or whatever. I remember that.
Yeah, I was more of a Street Fighter guy. Who didn't enjoy Mortal Kombat? Like, if you knew how to do like the fatalities, super awesome.
Yeah. And those games, that was before the internet existed. So like you had to have like word of mouth, and you're like, you can't just rip his head off. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't just look it up on YouTube and just like nowadays,
Yeah.
For those youngins, you guys have no idea.
But what's cool though, they have those retro like bar arcades now. I don't know where one near us would be, but I went to one in Phoenix, I think it was. It's called like Cobra or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, they have like Super Mario. They have all kinds of retro games. They have the Tapper. The Tapper game is tight.
Tapper, the frog?
No. So basically,
oh yeah, it's like where he's like serving root beers or whatever.
Yeah, you're serving, but this was like old school, so it was like actual Budweisers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was sweet.
Neato. I think the closest one that we have. So I know like Wildworks has like a couple like the small games that are out there. Not technically like a arcade bar. Bears is trying to become like an arcade place, so they have a bunch of like arcade games there.
Really, haven't been in there in a minute.
And One Up in Denver is the only one I can think of.
Yeah,
it's
there's 2 1-ups, and one of them is bad. I just don't know which one.
The one downtown is really. I mean, I guess they're both downtown. The one closer to Coors Field is awesome, and it's still 25 cents to play most games. Which is super cool. But yeah, arcade games they're fun, and they just bring nostalgia for sure.
Yeah.
But I just remember. I remember playing games that were like fighter games or like Time Crisis or like Tekken. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Tekken!
I remember Tekken.
And then,
what was that one where you fought Basic Instinct? No, something like that, where you just fought as a bunch of animals and there was like dinosaurs in it. I forgot what it's called, but if you remember the name of that, please let me know.
Bug Hunter.
Oh, I play way too much. That's pretty much the only arcade style game that's still an arcade game.
Did you ever play the golf one? I've never understood.
Golden Tee.
Yeah, where it's like the ball's in the middle and you have to spin it.
Yeah, I've never been good at that.
I've never gotten it, but...
And I always punch the screen, too. Because I, like, always just go, like, super hard. I'm like, I'm going to hit it super far. And I go, like, Frah! And I just end up just pop. So I don't play that game anymore.
God, I really wish I would have lived during the 80s when that was, like a peak thing. But then also, would you be able to play? Because there'd always be, like, the quarter roll, Or next, and there'd be, like, that one that's, like, person that's really good, and they're just kind of, like, killing it at Tron or something stupid like that.
Yeah, something random.
Okay, so if you have like a game from like the 80s and 90s, not including like Mario Bros, because that's like an automatic, like what would it be? Like Tyson's
Ooh, that's a good question.
Knockout, or like Michael Jackson's Michael Jackson's The Moonwalk. That was an actual thing.
Yeah, dude, for me it either has to be like Donkey Kong Country or Street Fighter 2.
Snake.
On the Nokia?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, Snake? What is Snake? First thing I went to was Metal Gear Solid, but because his name's Solid Snake.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's not right.
No, I mean, Galaga was pretty fun. Pac-Man was pretty good too. I just was never good at those games.
I like
of like
Frogger
puzzle.
a lot.
Frogger's awesome. I actually remember Frogger. Dude, NBA Jam. Holy shit. How did I think about NBA Jam?
Oh my God.
Blitz.
Welcome to the jam. Everybody slam. Yeah.
Blitz.
Yeah, I remember
Blitz was really cool just because it's like you can tackle people afterwards, and it's like 1st and 30 for every single play. And
yep.
Oh man, those graphics were terrible. So much fun.
You're a graphics guy, man. Like, you don't want to play Minecraft with me because the graphics aren't good enough for you.
It's true.
But it's like, what do graphics matter? You can literally build whatever you want in this game.
I mean,
it's like Legos, but with zombie things.
We can just play SimCity instead.
Okay. I'm not against playing SimCity. I think that backfired on you.
No, I just think it's funny because
All right.
SimCity haven't said that in forever.
Whatever. That's time. You
But,
should get the Forest.
Yeah, any arcade games that we missed?
You want to say that with a little more enthusiasm?
Sorry that we missed it, I guess.
You had no emotion like any other.
Oh boy! Anybody else who has a game that we didn't mention, let us know. Is that good enough?
That's much better.
Okay. Should I just talk like that for the rest of the podcast?
Yes.
All right, Chris. Oh boy, what's next?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Round 4.
All right, Chris. What's the fourth topic for the final season, or for the final episode?
Wow, there's something you want to tell
the first season. Yeah, I'm quitting after this.
So it's bands
Of Best of
/
Five
musicians that are
podcast.
dead. Are you gonna let me talk? Or
Yeah,
you
I
gonna shut the
just
fuck up for a
wasn't
second?
done with my thing.
It wasn't
Sorry.
funny, so I was cutting you off.
We'll see, but that's subjective.
So the next one is bands and musicians that are dead that you want to see.
Neato. All right.
And go.
So, Chris, what are bands and musicians of dead musicians that you want to see?
I'd see original Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's the only Led Zeppelin though.
Yeah.
I guess there's that
Jimi Hendrix.
There's that Greta Van Fleetwood Mac that we.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix. I mean, there's a lot of musicians that I want to see that are still alive. So I don't know. I don't really want to see any of like the classic rock or whatever bands too much.
See, but I think I don't know. I wonder if you're thinking too much of just. I guess it's the genres you like. So never mind. Because like I would love to see Sam Cooke live. That would be.
Yeah.
That'd be like the greatest thing ever. Just because his shows would be just electric and just loud and like soulful and that'd be so cool. But
Yeah, I mean, probably.
there's this huge conspiracy on how he died, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah, I just don't really have any. I guess this question's hard for me because I don't care that much about things.
How about like Beethoven? Like if
if
you can go back and
if
just,
I
like,
would
see
go
him.
back, I would probably see who's that fucking violin guy? Vivaldi.
Vivaldi would be cool.
He's like, super prog violinist of the time. Yeah, he's like Rush of violin. He's coming up with all these techniques, and he's like, is he like left hand picking and playing different notes?
Yeah, I guess that would be
Yeah,
you.
so I think that'd be tight.
Um,
And he was just super prodigy too.
yeah, Chopin would be amazing for me. If we're gonna go classical, it'd be Chopin.
Yeah,
He's my favorite composer.
I really don't have a lot of.
But yeah, there's no
Yeah.
like Elvis. You wouldn't see
No.
Elvis live. Actually, I wouldn't see Elvis live either though.
Yeah, I don't.
Michael Jackson would be cool, but if actually there's anyone that's gonna be Prince. A Prince show would be phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd see Prince, but I just don't like most of Prince's music.
I mean, you don't have to like. It's just like who is it? Like Kings of Leon. I would see them live, even though I'm not a huge fan of all their music.
Yeah.
But like they would put like Coldplay would be a good other one that I would see live.
Nope.
But they're not dead, so that's also.
I mean, their careers are dead, so
Yeah, that's pretty close.
yeah.
Nirvana maybe.
I think I'd see Nirvana like when they were still like playing like basements and clubs, just to
Yeah.
get like the full power of grunge. When they kind of blew up, I don't know if I'd want to.
I just don't. I also don't. I mean, I understand like the whole thing of grunge. What I just don't, I hate seeing sometimes, and like I wouldn't be able to go to a show like this and when they destroy instruments. And like Nirvana, like or even just Kurt Cobain himself was so notorious for doing that. And it would
fun story.
like breaking amps. Oh god, that like
Legend has it. The reason they broke instruments was because they played all of the songs they knew, and they broke all of their instruments so they didn't have to do an encore.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, so they're just like,
I mean, either way,
we can't play an encore. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, I try to take as good care of my instruments. I mean, granted, you've seen me be clumsy here and there, but
yeah. So we have a basketball hoop here, and we throw this little like it's not a real basketball, but it's like a little rubber basketball. And G had his like electric or acoustic guitar,
I had to
just
move
sitting
it.
right there, and you just bounce it all the time.
Yeah, to move it. So
yeah,
but yeah. So I mean, I don't know if I'd see Nirvana live. Oh man.
Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know.
Queen would be amazing. Freddie Mercury would be kind of cool to see live.
And a lot of, like I was saying, like a lot of bands I like are still alive. So
Otis Redding would be kind of cool.
mm,
Richie Valens probably not.
yeah, I mean, might have been cool at the time.
No, not even that. Because I don't even get the obsession with.
Well, the problem is
he died in that plane crash too.
Big Bopper.
No, Big Bopper was cool.
The other one.
Glasses. Buddy Holly.
Yeah, Buddy Holly. I was thinking of the Weezer guy.
That's exactly. So I had to sing that song just to remember what it was. But yeah, like I wouldn't. Yeah.
But I think that a lot of the problem is we have the knowledge of like having all of this stuff already happened. So
Teddy Pendergrass.
We'd have to go back in time, but I think at the time those would have been amazing shows.
Yeah.
But we have the knowledge to see what came after it and where that music kind of didn't evolve into, kind of thing. So we're just like,
But I think this is more so in the.
I'd go see that band that sings that song Tequila. I don't even know who sings that, but I'd go see that live.
I would be so pissed. Like, oh god,
It's just that song for like 3 hours.
The Bee Gees.
Maybe. I think it would have been cool at the time.
But the Bee Gees are only good because their band was good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I guess, man. And like I'm saying, like, there's a lot of things that were really good at the time, but now, like, objectively, like, disco is not really that good.
disco's awesome.
Disco is okay.
Disco is awesome.
Disco is the bastardized funk.
It's
And
the
that's what
popular
makes
funk, dude.
Yeah, funk is way better than disco.
I mean, but it wasn't as famous.
We're writing that down.
What?
Funk versus disco.
Oh yeah, we gotta go funk all the way for sure. But I'm not saying that disco's
Then
bad.
shut your dirty whore mouth.
You shut your mouth. I'm just saying. Bill Withers. I'd see Bill Withers live.
Yeah.
I've always I've grown to admire the man just because again he was just very much.
Is the dude from the Blues Traveler still alive?
John or Jim?
Popper? I don't know.
I think Jim Belushi's still alive, right? No. John is still alive.
No.
Jim
Jim is still alive.
Just the taller one, right?
I don't know. He has his own TV show.
Oh boy. All right. Well.
Yeah, it's like the other Quaid, Randy
I
Quaid.
think we had that conversation.
Yeah.
It's like that one Sheen.
Yeah.
Emilio.
What was this? According to Jim or something?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, he had his own show. Anyway,
Jimmy. I wouldn't see Jimi Hendrix live, honestly.
yeah, I'm
get it.
stuck on that one. I'm stuck on that one. Like, just because I know he's one of the most influential guitar players for a lot of influential guitar players like Stevie Ray Vaughan and stuff like that.
Stevie Ray. Holy shit. That
Yeah.
would I actually love to see
But
Stevie
see,
Ray
this
Vaughan.
thing is like Stevie Ray Vaughan was super influenced by Jimi Hendrix. So if you want to see Stevie Ray Vaughan, why wouldn't you see Jimi Hendrix?
Because they're two different musicians, though.
Yeah, but a lot of Stevie Ray's stylings come from Jimi Hendrix. So wouldn't you love to see Jimi Hendrix with Stevie Ray Vaughan?
That'd be kind of cool.
Not him playing, but him like with you, right next to you.
Oh,
that would be tight.
Oh, he's not actually playing. No, if he's playing, that'd be awesome. But if
Yeah,
he's
like-
next to me, it'd be like,
But he's your friend, you know?
oh, I'm friends with Jimmy, is what you're saying.
You're friends with Stevie.
Oh, Stevie?
Yeah.
No, I'd rather see Jimmy play. Or Stevie Ray Vaughan play.
Interesting.
I'd be
I
next to
guess
Jimmy.
I guess you are terrible at guitars. That makes sense.
Yeah.
He's left-handed too. You don't want to see your fellow left-handed?
But he does it different. I guess that's what I would see. I would see him because of that. Because he does lefty upside downy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember if like he actually, because I know he flipped his guitar around.
No,
but
he
I
never
think
changed the strings.
I think he
never
changed
changed the
the
strings.
I think he
never
changed
changed the strings.
I think that's like an old thing that people say. But
If
I
you
don't
look at
know.
the videos, he's literally playing lefty upside downy. It's awesome.
Lefty upside downy.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's time.
You never heard of lefty upside downy?
No, that's some stupidest shit I've ever heard.
That's like me grabbing your bass and just like, all right, I'm ready.
You've done that multiple times, and it
No.
was the dumbest shit I've
But
ever
no,
heard.
but just like as if I played left-handed. I don't play left-handed, so we call that lefty upside downy.
I don't think anyone calls that, but you.
I swear
you
to God,
say
it's a-
we like you have this whole cult of people that call it that.
Do you remember Crew from what's his name? What's that?
Oh,
band's name?
Bones?
Bones Maroon, yeah,
Yeah,
Crew
yeah.
from Bones Maroon. He plays lefty upside downy.
Cool.
Yeah. So we
Does
yeah.
he call it lefty upside down?
Yes, that's actually where I got the phrase from. So suck it.
Two people say it.
That's it. That's a following. I follow him, or he follows me.
Sounds like you're following him.
Don't care. It's
All
still right.
Just fucking pick
right.
the last topic.
Final topic of season 1. Thank you guys again for tuning in.
Final round.
Here's the final subject of season 1. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Boom, boom. Wow. DX? No?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Final subject. Favorite condiment. Favorite condiment.
I was like, your favorite condom is mint?
Yeah. Yeah,
Huh.
you never mint condom?
I just didn't know you tasted condoms
It's
that much.
refreshing.
Sure.
It's made by by the makers of icebreakers.
5 gum. Anyway,
Favorite condiment.
I don't know. Like there's some fancy like mustards that I like,
The Grey
but
Poupon?
not that fancy.
Isn't it funny how
But-
rappers always talk about Grey Poupon?
I couldn't answer that. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's great. It's actually like a rap thing now. It's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
But sorry. Continue.
Like there's some like fancy like mustards that I like, but it's gonna be either ranch or barbecue. It's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter, dude.
Mine's ranch.
Or buffalo sauce.
Buffalo sauce. Yeah.
Yeah, I could probably put but I guess I eat a lot of chicken and literally ranch, barbecue, and buffalo sauce. All three of those go good together on chicken.
See, barbecue, you can only go on barbecue for me. I can't put it on anything else.
You don't have barbecue chicken?
No. Not a fan.
Weird.
Is it
All right.
though?
Yeah, it's super weird. You don't like barbecue chicken.
Like sloppy joes and things like that. It's got to be like meat and somewhat smoked or I don't know.
Sloppy Joe's is like ketchup.
No,
It's not even
barbecue.
No, it's not.
I eat it with barbecue.
Then
Actually, not
you
sloppy
make
joes.
it wrong.
No, pork. I don't know. I ate it last time. But anyways,
I think we're gonna have to get into
what
sloppy
are
joes
your-
after this, because that was the most strange sloppy joes recipe I've heard with barbecue sauce.
dude, I'm Mexican. We don't eat sloppy joes. Like what's
Yeah,
like? What was
you
what
eat
was
sloppy
it?
Jose's or what?
Yes. That sounds really gross.
That sounds so gross. Sounds like some sexual position I don't want,
Have you ever
but
tried
it's also really cheap.
You ever tried like a sloppy Jose?
You like sloppy Jose?
What are your thoughts on ketchup?
I like ketchup. I liked ketchup way too much as a child, so I don't really eat that much ketchup now.
Dude, same. Fucking same.
Yeah, like, and when I get ketchup, like, I still like it, but I just try to not eat it as much because it's not that good for you. I guess none of the sauces really are, but
Well, because it's just tomato and sugar, right?
pretty much, yeah.
Gross. No, so when I was younger, I used to love ketchup, and I'm talking like toddler, right? I used to eat ketchup out of the bottle, like grab it and squeeze it in my mouth and eat it that way.
I never loved it that much.
I hate ketchup now. I will only eat it on burgers and hot dogs, and that's it.
Yeah. I pretty much only eat it on French fries. It's the only time I eat it.
I can't
Anything
do it.
else I eat with like ranch or something else.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't do ketchup anymore.
Dude, one of the homies, he like I first saw him do this a couple years ago when we went snowboarding, but he just like puts a fat glob of ketchup on his plate and then takes like the pepper shaker
Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, and it's just like a huge pile of
and
pepper.
unscrews
Oh,
it and then
so
dumps it in
gross,
and then
dude.
mixes it, and he's like, dude, it's really good. And I tasted it. I'm like, that tastes like pepper ketchup. That is not good.
Yeah, no, I know people that definitely do that. I can't.
It's
so
weird.
gross,
It's
dude.
so
Like,
weird. And I'm like, all right, dude.
Let's see what else is there. Relish. You a big fan of relish? Is that a condiment? It is a condiment.
Yeah,
isn't
I
it?
think that's a condiment.
I don't think I'd really relish. I'd rather just have pickles.
I mean, anything's a condiment if you put it on something else.
I think it needs to come in a bottle or like a package.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess like honey mustard I like a lot. I just don't eat it that much.
I think it's also one of those things where if you're cooking at home and you need to put something extra on it, you're not cooking the initial base food that well,
Yeah, I can see that.
right? So I mean, like even like with like if I'm having like French fries or tater tots, things like that, I'll eat it by themselves.
Does gravy count as a condiment?
I don't think you can't eat it, you know?
Yeah, you could if you put it in a bottle.
If it doesn't come in a bottle, like immediately.
Yeah,
That's a good
'cause
question though. I don't
I've
know.
never bought gravy. I've only made gravy.
Yeah, but you never made ketchup though, or mustard.
Yeah, the fuck does that have to
That's what I'm
apply to
saying.
anything? You have to buy it at a store for it
Yes.
to count as a condiment?
Yes.
How the fuck do you think they put the ketchup in the bottle? They make it.
Yeah, but they make it in a factory. They don't make it at home.
How the fuck do you think they got it to
Also-
the factory?
also, if
they
you
had
guys-
to make it at home first.
What?
Your logic is so fucking
How
stupid.
is it stupid? It's not stupid.
Oh,
makes 100% sense.
count as a condiment because I didn't buy it at the store.
Yeah,
That's fucking stupid.
it's not stupid.
That is so
It's
dumb.
not stupid.
So you're saying gravy can't count as a condiment because it doesn't come in a packet?
Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. When's the last time you made ketchup? When's the last time you made mustard? When's the last time you made relish? When's the last time you made mayonnaise? When's the last time you made ranch?
I actually made relish not that long ago.
Well, okay, that's 1 out of fucking like 7. So
Yeah, because making mayonnaise is fucking difficult.
That's what I'm saying though. It's not. It can't be considered a condiment if it's not like it's that. Like if it's that the whole aspect of condiments is like adding extra to what it is.
That's such stupid logic.
It's
dude.
not stupid
That
logic.
is such
It's
stupid
not
logic.
stupid logic.
It's such stupid logic.
No,
dude.
sure. If it makes you feel better.
Gravy doesn't count
Yeah, because it's not a
because you
condiment.
make it at home.
Exactly, because it's not a condiment.
That makes no fucking sense.
What's the definition of a condiment?
I don't know. Let's fucking Google it. Because that makes no... You're looking for your phone?
Yeah.
That makes no damn sense, dude. That it doesn't count as a condiment because you make it at home.
I'm just saying, if it's part of the dish, then it's part of the dish. But if it's on the side of the dish, then it's
It is on the side of the dish. You don't
gravy.
Yes.
Gravy goes on the dish
sometimes.
all the time.
You don't put gravy on mashed potatoes all the
you
time.
do.
I don't. I
You
put
should.
butter on it.
Also, is butter
A
condiment?
substance such as salt or ketchup that is used to add flavor to food.
Okay, yeah, gravy is definitely not a condiment.
That's a substance that adds flavor to food.
okay, so everything that's in food is a condiment technically now?
According to the fucking definition of condiment.
That's stupid. It's not a condiment.
So salt and pepper are condiments.
Yeah. Because you're going to be like, oh, this is too dry. Let me add some onto there. It's a condiment.
Yeah, ooh, this is too dry. Let me put gravy on it.
No one says that. No one's like, oh, this mashed potatoes need gravy
You
on it.
obviously haven't had white people turkey.
Exactly. So
Because
I
that
know.
shit is dry as fuck. Sorry, white people.
Oh, man. I never thought we can get so heated about condiments. So
Dude, because your definition was so fucking stupid.
It's not stupid. It's so true.
Okay.
Suck it.
If G's definition
Suck it, Chris.
was stupid, please let us know. And if you think G's definition was not stupid, please
Not
let
stupid.
us
You
know.
motherfucker with that not shit.
I really think
Gravy is
people-
not a condiment.
I really think
Gravy.
I'm going
Here's-
to pull
okay,
100% of people.
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm going to pull
Here's the thing.
100% of people on my side.
Here's the actual thing, okay?
I'm going to pull 100% of people on my side.
The simple question is not if I'm right or wrong. It's more so if gravy is a condiment or not. And it's not. Just saying that right now.
Using your logic only.
That's time.
Using your
That's
logic
time.
only.
We can't talk about it anymore. It's time.
Okay, I'm not talking about condiments anymore.
Gravy.
Using G's logic, tell me if he is correct or incorrect.
Okay, ask me. Just is gravy a condiment? Yes or no? That's all you have to
Using
answer.
G's logic, though.
Just doesn't matter.
Using
It's
G's logic.
Just yes or no.
You can't buy it at the store.
Well,
Doesn't count.
this is the final season, you guys. I can't do this anymore.
Good. I'll get Mark to do it with me.
He would love that.
He would love it so much. Just because that dude talks all the time.
Here's the thing. And he would end every show with, also, it's bison.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
All right. Well,
Hey, thank you guys again so much.
for
It got a little heated at the very end on that one, but it's all good, you know.
I mean, I wasn't heated. You're
He
just
was
fucking
really
wrong,
upset.
so-
He was really upset, and I love it when Chris is upset because he will never admit it, but he was upset.
I just don't like you being wrong in front of all the lovely people.
It's okay, dude. I don't have any pride. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, dude.
Obviously.
You can-
Because if you
it's-
did,
it's-
you
it's-
wouldn't say things like gravy's not a condiment.
It's not a condiment, but it's okay to be wrong. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
It is okay to be wrong about gravy being a condiment.
It's
and
not a
that
condiment.
Apple's is a fucking terrible product. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. If you're checking us out on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and or subscribe.
Make sure you comment that gravy is not a condiment, and we'll give you a like.
I will unlike it if G likes it.
I will like it again on my page.
And I will hack his page.
You will report the comments. Probably
Yeah,
not do
I'll
that. Yeah,
report
we'll
it.
just
I'll
ruin
report it.
your,
I'm just kidding.
your YouTube thing. But no, yeah, if you guys listen to this on Spotify, iHeartRadio, which I know we're getting a lot of listeners on that, so shout out to you guys. Amazon, Google, Apple Podcasts. Thank you guys again so much. Make sure you guys give us a follow, and if you guys can rate us, if it gives you that option, please do. That will help us kind of get more interactions with people who maybe want to listen to us somewhere else.
Yeah, thanks again, guys. Oh, I
so-
forgot to tell you. I had a dream that we were on Joe Rogan last night. And like it started off like normal, and then like Joe Rogan just started roasting both of us, like bad. And it was like I was like, oh, what the fuck? And then he just started roasting you, and then it was awesome again.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty good.
Was it about condiments?
No, it should have been. I think it was about actually Apple versus Macintosh.
Which it's the same company, so
Or whatever.
yes.